Good morning. It's launch day. Thank goodness I haven't got any more sleeps to go. And today is the day. I am very excited about this one. I'll just give people a chance to come on and join us and then share all this gorgeousness. I've been through all the sample cards this morning and there are so many I'm going to have to split it into two because otherwise we'll be here till I don't know when. So I will be back trying to work out what's a good time. I need to do some orders. So I will be back at, actually I'll do, decisions. I will do 11 o'clock. So 11 a.m. I will be back here. And then again at 7:30 to get creative at 7:30. So, okay. Thank you so much to everybody who's joined us from this side of the pond to the other side of the pond to the other side of the world. It's just wonderful to have your company. So thank you so much. So much. Okay, I'm going to flip the camera and show you all. No, before I do that, I'm going to tell you where the stockists are because that's what you need to know. I have pinned a list of the stockists to the top of my Julie Hicker Designs page, and they will be available from now. They are available with Hazel and Paul at Dragon's Papercraft, of course, from Holly and Richard at Wow Embossing Powder, from Joe and Mark at Let's Create, from Julie and Barry at Craft Bliss, from Kate at the Mulberry Bush, from Maxine at Maximum Crafts, from Daphne and Jamie at Craft Mania, from Ben at Intercraft, from Jane and Penny at The Art of Craft, and then they are also with Simon Says Stamps in America, and of course with the lovely Jeanette over in Australia. So let me, oh bless you Donna. Right, let me flip the camera and I will show you all these beautiful stamps. Bear with me. Hi Jeanette, lovely to have your company. Okay, I didn't work this out very well, did I? Okay, I was going to show you them all at once, but I'm not now. Okay, one at a time. So we have a set of bunny stamps. Now, I know we've got a Happy Easter in here, but as you will see from the samples when I show you them in a minute, they're not just for Easter at all. At all. I absolutely love this set. I've had so much fun with it, and so have the design team. I have a beautiful giveaway from Tracy. In fact, I have 3 giveaways from Tracy. 4 giveaways from Tracy. Yeah, and 1 giveaway from Joe. And then I've also got something, but I've given this away to somebody already. Or I will give it away to somebody already. It was made specifically for somebody. So that is the first set. So that is Bunnies Galore. And you've got, sorry, I haven't even talked about them. So you've got beautiful bunnies with all the different flowers in them. We've got a Happy Easter that comes in the tiles like we used on the calendar. And then we've got this lovely border, which you will see some beautiful sample cards with this done. It's so lovely. And then the little daisies as well. And these are so useful for fillers, as you will see again from the sample cards. So that's up. First up is Bunnies Galore. Next up is Cherry Blossom. And this has 2 big sprigs of cherry blossom, a little single flower, a couple of leaves, again, which are so useful. And then it's got a happy birthday, special friend, and thinking of you. And again, the birthday is in the tiles, but it's got a lovely scripty happy as well. So I special friend and thinking of you. So really useful, just little sentiments that you can just tuck in that little space sometimes. Absolutely love these. If you love colouring, then this whole collection really is all about enjoying colouring and having fun Honestly, if you love colouring, these are beautiful stamps to work with. So that is the Cherry Blossom, and again, perfect for so many different occasions as well. I think they'd make lovely sympathy cards as well. Okay, then next up is the Fuchsia. Have to say, did this one ready for my mum. She would absolutely have loved this stamp. So we've got the Fuchsia. In fact, I'll show you it with this one because it's a bit easier to see without the glare. So we've got the lovely sprig of fuchsia with the buds and the flowers as well. We've got a leaf tag. We've got a happy birthday that's done in the tiles. We've got hello like that and friend. We've got a best wishes, a little hello, just to say and enjoy your day. So again, just really lovely stamps. Again, so good for so many different occasions as well. As you will see from the sample cards in a minute, I have so many to share with you. The design team, they're incredible every single time, but they've really knocked it out the park this time. So there's Emma and Hazel and Joe Street and Joe Shannon and Marion Emberson and Philippa, of course, and Tracy as well. And just thank you so much, because what you've made is just amazing. So we've got another set of sentiments. So this one, people were asking me for the banner sentiments again, like we had in the mandala stamp collection. So this time I've done happy birthday, thinking of you, thank you, with sympathy, best wishes, enjoy your special day, and just wanted to say. They're the big ones, but you also get a little happy birthday, a little thinking of you, a little thank you, a little with sympathy, a little best wishes, and a little enjoy your special day. Now you can, if you die cut the banner die, you can put these on the banner die, which is what I've done here, and you'll get that lovely little white border around the edge of them as well. So you don't have to have the banner die. They work beautifully. You can heat emboss them, as you will see in a minute when I show you some samples. But just a fabulous set of collection of sentiments that are just so good. And when you see what Philippa has made with the sentiment stamps, I don't think she really needed the other stamps. She just enjoyed working with the sentiments. It's brilliant. Okay, so let me put those all to one side. So first up are the Bunnies galore. So let's have the stamp set. So this is the stamp set. Put that in there. That is, put the bit of paper behind. So first up, this is one that I've made, and you might have seen this one on the internet already this morning. So just using the rabbits, but using that border to create a lovely frame around the edge of your card, and then you can pop your bunnies down. I have done the Happy Easter on this one, and I've put glossy accents on it. So just a really nice way, and I did glitter and glossy accent their little heart tails as well. So that's one from me, but of course they're not just for Easter. So they make perfect baby cards, as you will see. Let me pull the camera back a little bit. I'm a bit close. There we go. So as you will see from Tracy's cards, aren't they gorgeous? I love how she's used the cloud. So she's created a little cloud front, bit of gingham behind, which is just beautiful. And then she's white heat embossed the bunny onto vellum, excuse me, and coloured it from behind with the blue, and then added a blue bow, which is just lovely. And the same for the girl, a little bit of stenciling. Oh, she's done stars as well. God, it's not till you start looking, is it, that you see all these details. So she's got a lovely little bit of stenciling behind. We've got a white heat embossed bunny again, and a baby girl this time. So perfect for Easter, perfect for baby cards. Lovely Easter card here from Hazel. I love how she's incorporated the leaves behind it as well. So these were the leaves that we had from Perfectly Pretty collection, or the medley of leaves. Two of her rabbits, beautiful. I love how she's done this, got that rectangle of inky background, so it looks like sky. I mean, it's just beautiful. And then inside we've finished off with a rabbit as well. So then Philippa's made this one, which I absolutely love. it's an easel card. So not very easy for me to show you all of it, sorry. But I love how she's used the border to create these squares around her rabbits. Isn't that lovely? And then we've got a sprinkling of glosses, of course, in between. And then she's used the Happy Easter in the tiles and glittered them. But she's used the edge of the border as well. And then Best Wishes. So everything mixes and matches and works so well together. Hazel's created a beautiful birthday card. So they don't just have to be for Easter. I love how she's done these circles in the background as well, using Philippa's stencil where she's overlaid it and just inked them. And again, putting a little bit of colour inside the lettering, so everything ties in with what she's made for the front of her card. I love this that Emma Smith has done. Just absolutely beautiful. She's cut into the rabbit. She's created circles with glitter card and then cut down the rabbit, so she's only got the top part of the rabbit. But how lovely is that? And because the border is quite pliable, look what you can do with it. She's created this lovely garland effect and hung her rabbit baubles, if you like, from them. But just shows you can manipulate that stamp and it doesn't have to be straight. Just beautiful. And then I love this that Jo Shannon's done. Jo's just used the bottom half of the rabbit and created that lovely circle effect around the edge of her card. Used the little flowers to create a frame and then put a happy birthday inside. And the colours are just beautiful. So using the rabbits, but for a birthday card. I thought you could use the rabbits for wedding anniversaries. So I've used the little flower in the background to give me an all over pattern. I cut out a heart, drew a heart and cut that out. I've dry embossed it and done a little bit of shading on it. But then I've used my rabbits and I've heat embossed these in my favourite platinum. How beautiful are they? They just look so lovely in the embossing. They really do. And then I've got Happy Wedding Anniversary, which is obviously the Hazel's wording stamps, which just looks absolutely brilliant. And then Jo Shannon has made this. I love these. How beautiful are these rainbow rabbits? She's heat embossed them in silver and then put the inks over the top. So we've got random like rainbow colours. And it's just so beautiful. And this has got Best Wishes on it. I love how she's created her frame with her flowers as well. But again, just using the banner dies, or the banner stamps, I should say, sorry, and layering them up. And then I thought they would be perfect for little birthdays as well. So I drew myself, in fact, I did it on the computer, did myself a 6 in a nice big font, cut it out, made myself a little template, if you like, so that I've got it in future. So I just did it onto some card, cut round it, then I drew round it, and then I've heat embossed it with some of the Wow New Ultra High Platinum and Pink. But this can be a birthday now. So a little 6-year-old's birthday card. So please don't think the rabbits are just for Easter. They are perfect for Easter, but they are so much more than just Easter cards. This is lovely from Tracy. I love how she's done, she's extended her borders, but it just looks lovely. I love how she's done the dinky circle as a frame around the centre as well. And then obviously that really pretty pattern paper in the background, but then just everything is yellow and green. Beautiful. And then Emma's made this one where she's used the skinny circle die where you get the frame, the skinny frame, and created that lovely circle effect. She's got acetate underneath, and then we've got a rabbit here. And then we've got the cherry blossom, and the cherry blossom she's done heat embossed onto green, but then she's done vellum overlay with white heat embossing as well on the top. Absolutely beautiful. And then just look how beautiful that Happy Easter looks. Just stunning. And then this gorgeous one from Jo Shannon where she's created little bunting for her rabbit. And she's cut out the letters individually and added them to her bunting. She's used some of the cherry blossom, but onto pattern papers this time. And how lovely does that look? Just so clever, so clever. So they are my bunny samples to show you. I am just going to show you very quickly some of the giveaway. So this is a Easter gift bag that Jo Street has created. So we've got the lovely, it's a paper bag, she's inked it up, we've got the little flowers on it, we've got the rabbit, she's tied it with ribbon, and it's filled with some sweeties. So I will give this away with some cards as well. So that's the first giveaway. And then Tracy's made these adorable little egg holders. So these will be 2 more giveaways. And we've got the rabbits on there. She's put enjoy your special day and thank you. And you've got a lovely caramel egg inside. Perfect, because everything, the colouring goes so well with the little boxes that Tracy's made. So we'll give those 3 things away as well. Let me stand those up. And then Tracy made this most beautiful, I don't know if I'm going to be able to show it very well, Easter basket. So she's used some of Emma's flowers on here. We've got the cherry blossom. We've got the leaves from our medley die, our leaf medley set. We've got the bunnies in here as well. We've got Easter eggs. We've got Kit Kats. We've got pretend eggs. It's absolutely beautiful, but it's really difficult to show because I don't want anything to fall out. How lovely is this? So we will do that as a giveaway as well. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And then lastly, we have this that Tracy's made as well. So a beautiful handbag that opens up and it's got some sweeties inside. And it's got the lovely cherry blossom on it. We've got the beautiful leaf stamp as well that she's used to create lovely tags to go on the side of her bag. How gorgeous is that? If you had a bit of jewellery to give as a present, or you could definitely fill it with chocolates, but it's just beautiful. They're so clever, the design team. So we'll give those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things away. I also wanted to share, look at this tag that Jo Street has made. She's used air drying clay. She's also done a rabbit, which I'm going to show you later on when I do my next live at 11 o'clock. But how fabulous is that? And she's left it plain on the back so you can write on it. It's so clever. And then I have a very special make. Let me move these out of the way so I can show you. Pop these to one side. And we're still only on the rabbits. So this beautiful make was from Brian. Brian's used the rabbit and he's used Hello Friend and he's used the fuchsia in the background that he's actually bleached to get the leaves paler on that gorgeous background that he's created. And then look, you open it up and how special is that? How beautiful. Brian, it's absolutely gorgeous. I love how you've used the cherry blossom inside and he's bleached all of the leaves. So the backgrounds, I'm not sure, I can't remember if they were pixie dust. I think they were, but I'm sure you'll remind me if they weren't. But how beautiful are all those backgrounds? Isn't that lovely? I mean, I think maybe this could be a little live from Brian at some stage. I think that would be a beautiful card to do. So I'm sure he'd be up for it. And maybe we'll have Brian do a live on our Julie Hickey Designs page one time. How lovely is that? So thank you so much, Brian. That's really kind of you. And then lastly, this is my 3D make that I did with the rabbits. So we've just had, I can say they're my family. We just had a little baby in the family. Matthew's girlfriend, Sarah, her brother's had a baby. And he's so gorgeous. He's such a good little boy. And so I've used the rabbits to decorate. And the reason I did 7 rabbits was because I was going to put a letter on each rabbit and then I forgot and I stuck them on the picture. And I've used Kaz's sunshine and clouds and grass stencil to create it as well. But I had a lovely time and now I can give it to them because you've all seen it. Right, let me pop that to one side and bring in the cherry blossom cards. So, another beautiful pile. I could tell the design team loved this stamp set. This is from Emma Smith. I mean, I just can't believe. Look at all those beautiful, I don't know why, but it reminds me of Tutti Fruttis. But isn't that beautiful? All those lovely colours. She's used the sweet pea alphabet on her bunting. We've got the cherry blossom stamped and heat embossed in white on the background. I love how you've just got little elements of it as well, just in the corners. How gorgeous is that? Absolutely beautiful. And then with lovely dotty paper inside. Lovely colour palette as well, really pretty. And then this beautiful one from Hazel, where she's used the sprig and used a little one in between just to create that circle of cherry blossom. And then she's added obviously bits of her inky splat. She's used some of her grid stamp in the background. We've got just to say happy birthday and enjoy your day. I really did try and think of sentiments that would work together really nicely. And I think they just work perfectly. And I love that you can have just the little ones as well, because they're so useful. Sometimes there's not a lot of room and you just need that little sentiment just to pop in the corner. Now, I made this one. This has got, it's a 3-fold card that I made out of Studio Light two-tone card, the card that's 2 different colours, so green on one side and paler green on the other side. I use my dinky circle to cut an aperture in the front, and I've heat embossed in clear to give me a little bit of pattern on the background, my happy birthday. Then I've added, oh, got to leave a petal over. Then I've added my cherry blossom in pink, the 2-tone of pink, so I did some on one side and some on the other side of the paper. Added my sentiments, just white heat embossed. So don't forget, you can just use them as stamps. You don't have to cut them out. They don't have to be banners. You can just stamp them as they come. But look how beautifully it heats emboss as well. And then inside, again, I stamped my sentiment and then added a bit of cherry blossom. So really enjoyed making that card. Something a little bit different. I love this one from Marion, where she's used the beautiful cherry blossom and got lovely, beautiful background. Hold on, she usually writes on the back. Cherry blossom. Oh, okay, they're Lindy's Magicals. So they're a bit like, they're like coloured powders, but they're beautiful. What a lovely, it's got shimmer. It's absolutely stunning. And what a lovely thinking of you card. Just perfect. And then one from Tracy, where she's used a lovely pink inky background, blended this. She's added the cherry blossom with just that little bit of colour in the centres, but then added some beautiful pink pearls to them. They just look beautiful, absolutely stunning. And then another one from Tracy, where she created, she said, I had to do this. This was the first, I think this was the first card she made, where she's added a bunny. We've got some of our leaves, we've got some of the cherry blossom, but just so any of your flowers that you already have are just going to work really well and just enhance what you've already got. So adding the leaves to the cherry blossom, she's used the dinky circle to create lovely little detailed bits around her neck and around the leg parts of the baby grow. Isn't it fabulous? Absolutely beautiful. And then one here that I did, where I've used the cherry blossom and then did Hazel's spritzing and then stamped it down again. And then I've just cut a couple of branches out and used my layers, frames and banners die, where I've used the rectangle. And again, just how lovely is that? And then, I can't believe it, I remembered. I've done, so just wanted to say, thinking of you. And then you've got that little flower just to add a little bit inside. So I do think that those, you know, having the sprigs for the front, but the little flower to go inside, maybe to go on your envelope, it just carries the theme through and finishes everything off beautifully. And then this one from Jo Street, which I just think is absolutely beautiful. She stamped it in a grey ink pad, and then she's coloured with a grey pencil, but with a bit of pink and yellow in the middles. How gorgeous does that look? And I love the sentiments in the grey as well. I mean, I have to say, I did a lot of my stamping in VersaFine grey this time and really did enjoy it being a little bit softer to look at, I suppose. But yes, it was beautiful. And then another stunning one from Hazel. She's dragged her ink pad down on the background of her card. We've got some of the leaves again from Medley of Leaves. We've got a little bit of stenciling as well. And then she's die cut the layers, frames and banners circles and offset those. Got an inky splatty background, which is beautiful, but then look at those soft colours in those pinks, and I think it's dried marigold. And again, the sentiment, but done in pink. How different does it look in the colours? And I love how she's gone round with a pen and just done squiggly lines around it. So good. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I have so many more to show you. I mean, for me, it just shows how much the design team loved the collection. This is from Emma Smith again. Beautiful white heat embossed onto watercolour card, and then she's coloured it, dragged the ink out, so she's got a little soft wash of ink just around everything. She's used Hazel's lovely medley square dies, the frames. She's used the happy birthday in the centre, just that little layer of glitter card in between, it just elevates everything. It really does, lifts it. It's beautiful. And then she's put gems in the centres of all her flowers as well. Stunning. And then you go to something, and Jo won't mind me saying, really simple, clean and simple, but how stunning. Little bit of ink in with the pink and the yellow, and then just stamped over the top in black. And it works. It's just absolutely beautiful. And then Tracy's done this. This is, how gorgeous is that on the craft? And it's not white embossing. She's done some white inking around the edge of her craft just to soften it. But then the branches of the cherry blossom in that lovely soft pink colour. It's absolutely beautiful. And I love the water droplets. I need to get those again. I love those. And then, boy, oh boy, does Tracy like cutting out. I love this. It's got beautiful acetate. It's like a gap card, but the flowers connect the top and the bottom. We've got a little bit of dry embossing on the top. Look at all those beautiful flowers. These can be any colour you want them to be. We've got Hello Friend, Enjoy Your Special Day. I love that you can see that sentiment through the acetate. It's a beautiful, it's not an easel card. I don't know what this is called, but how lovely is that? There is so much variety, so many different styles. I am so lucky to have the best design team in the whole wide world. Okay, next up are the fuchsia cards. Now, I absolutely adore this card. It was like, that cannot be from something. Oh, it's a tent card. Thank you, Tracy. This stamp can't be from something that I drew. I mean, that is just stunning. Absolutely stunning. Jo Street made this, and she's used antique linen to stamp them out, and then she's used her not distressed oxides, just distressed inks to colour it in. But it looks so realistic. And Jo, I tried and I failed. I just loved this so much. I had to have a go. And yeah, let's just say Jo's is way better. I love this from Hazel as well, where she's stamped in green in the background in different colours. So we've got, it's probably generations, isn't it? So she's probably done 1 and then 2 and 3. I love how she's then gone round and added some more flowers, but in black. We've got a lovely inky smudge in this corner, and then she's stamped just in the green, but she's outlined it with a pen. And it looks amazing. It does look like a painting, doesn't it? Absolutely beautiful. And then this from Tracy, where she's used, I love this with the circle behind it. It really like lifts the fuchsias. It really does. And then the little sentiments as well, just offset off the corner of the corner. You can't have a corner in a circle, Julie. Just off the edge of the circle. And she's got a little bit of dry embossing as well. So those dry embossed lines, and then added she does love her squiggles, but they're beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I know lots of people the fuchsias are favourites. They were favourite flowers of Mum's, definitely. Yeah, another one from Emma. I love how she's done this onto green paper or card. Well, it's, yeah, lightweight card. But heat embossed in white, but on green. Then she's done her flowers and cut them out and added them to the top. But how pretty do they look in that lovely soft green. Then a bit of inky background, the thinking of you heat embossed. And then the offset of the square behind with that pink. It's just beautiful. And then this gorgeous one from Jo Shannon, where she's actually done the fuchsia onto parchment craft, and she's cut it out, and it's all cut. Oh, it's beautiful, and it's got this lovely acetate front to it, just protecting that beautiful work. Absolutely stunning. I have no idea how long that would have taken her, but it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I don't want to show mine now. I had fun with the leaf die, the leaf stamp. So the tag, I wanted to make just a simple card. I used the hello, but I put a little bit of glossy accents on it. And I really enjoyed just colouring the leaves in and making them whatever colours I wanted them to be. Got another beautiful easel card from Tracy. This is, my camera's too close. Let me move the cards a little bit because I can get it a little bit further down. But how lovely is that? And she's used a lovely oval shape to create a card base, and then done purple fuchsias and cut into them. And I never think to do this. And Tracy always does it. And how beautiful does that arrangement of the fuchsias look? And she's got a lovely white picket fence in linen card in the background. It's a really lovely card. I hope she's going to do this as one of her lives. And then inside we've got the happy birthday, but she's put one of the fuchsias up the other way, and it's just so clever. Such a good use of it. And even her little bits of leaves on the side of the wording, it just finishes the card and it's just beautiful. And I never think to cut into them. I wanted to have a go at doing vellum for the inside of my for the front of my card, and I just used my layers, frames and banners card to cut the white frame, and then added the vellum, and I've coloured it and added a little bit of glitter glue, and obviously put my With Sympathy, and then I did the same inside, but just white heat embossed and added a soft wash of colour. So I was quite pleased with that. And then this lovely one from Jo, where she's done it white heat embossing onto craft and offset it so it's off the edge of the page. Again, I think it looks lovely. The white squiggly lines around the edge just frame the whole thing, because there's not a lot on the card, but you don't need a lot. She's got her lovely hello down the bottom as well, heat embossed. But by adding those white lines, you're just framing everything and keeping your eyes to look at the focal point on your actual card. It's beautiful. And then this one, I absolutely love this. Just done in a red ink pad, and it just dragged out the colour in the leaves and a few red splats. But what a lovely thank you card. I mean, I could imagine doing a box of these in different colours, and you could add different sentiments to them. What a lovely gift that would make. Like Tracy's box of cards that she had. Beautiful. And then this is Jo's, where she's used the leaf tag, and she's cut the little tiles out of Friend and added them to her tags. And she's used glossy, oh, you can see it. She's used glossy accents on them, and it just put a little bit of glitter on those dots as well on her tags. Just looks beautiful. And then later tonight, this is the card that I'm going to be sharing with you. So I'm going to be using my oval stencil, and I'm going to be heat embossing. I'm going to heat emboss. Look how lovely that happy birthday looks in silver, polished silver, and enjoy your day. You can read the sentiments so clearly. And then I'll be using my fuchsia as well. So this is the one I'm going to make this evening. So I'll put that to one side so I don't forget. And I have just a few cards left to share with you for the sentiments, because the sentiments have been used throughout the samples. So these are what you're getting. So a lovely lot of sentiments. You can do them. They won't work with the die to do 5. You have to do them individually. But you can die cut them if you want to do that. So another use for them, or makes them more versatile. I love this that Philippa made. So she's done a rainbow of happy birthdays and die cut them all out. And then she's added her happy birthday in the big font. And she's used 3 of the perfectly pretty blooms, just dies, just as white flowers, white daisies on there. Absolutely stunning. Philippa obviously loved these sentiments because she made such clever cards with them. Again, I love this thank you card. She's used it with the perfectly pretty blooms and the medley of leaves. She's die cut her thank yous in lots of different colours, and then she's put it onto the layers, frames and banners, the square dies. Absolutely beautiful. And then this one as well. Just, I don't know where you think of them, Philippa. So she's die cut lots of the banners, and then she's coloured like in an ombre of colour, which I just think is beautiful, and put just wanted to say. I mean, that would make a lovely male birthday. You could have your birthday sentiment, maybe a couple of stars, but it's beautiful and so clever. Imagine that in so many different colours. And then I was inspired by Philippa's card. So, and I have done this before with the medallion mandala stamp, where we had a happy birthday like this. So just done the rainbow of colours, just die cut one and lifted that up in black, just so that it stands out. Great teenagers card. If you did them all in pinks, it would be lovely for a female card. You could do them in blues and greens for a male card. Again, just really simple, but they do look really effective. When I do cards like this, I use my VersaFine Clair colours because they do stamp beautifully, and you get the detail for the sentiments really coming out nicely in the colours. And then this one that Philippa has made, she's actually cut the banner part off. So don't think that you have to have it as a banner. I love how she's used the happy birthday and she's added friend. And I love just the black and white of the fuchsia. She's put a little bit of detail of grey on it, and it is so pretty. And then the stencil, which lines up so well to carry the pattern on. But it's lovely, absolutely beautiful. Another one from Philippa, where she's used white heat embossed the fuchsias. And I love how she's done it all the way around the edge of her card. We've got the ink blending, we've got splats, which must be bleach, I would imagine, but it just looks fabulous. And then we've got the little just to say, enjoy your day and happy birthday. Fabulous, absolutely fabulous. And another one from Philippa, I love. So she's white heat embossed the Cherry Blossom, and then we've got this soft wash, and it is really a lovely soft wash of colour to create the rainbow colours, and then just the black and white, which really, oh, it just draws your eye to everything. It's stunning, stunning. And then just from Marion, just to show how useful these little stamps are. So she, oh, is it? Oh, is it? Oh, right, okay. So it's a Posca pen. Oh, yeah, I can feel it now. Lovely, I've got them. So Marion's die cut this beautiful butterfly on an inky background and just added a simple happy birthday. But again, wow, just wow. And then this is the last one from this morning from Philippa. We've got the best wishes on here. I love how she's created this background, this patchwork background. Then we've got a rainbow of cherry blossoms. I mean, what more could you ask for? Absolutely stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. So, right, I'm going to flip the camera a minute. I haven't read any comments because they were whizzing past me, but I know that there's been a lot. So thank you so much. I hope you love them as much as we do. I have another basket full of inspiration, which I will be back at 11 o'clock this morning, and I will share that. So if you can't join me, don't worry, you can watch on catch up. And then I will also be back at 7:30 this evening, where I will be making this, showing you how to make this card. So I'll be using the oval stencil and the fuchsia and the sentiments. And then don't forget as well, all the Pinterest boards are now live. So all of the design team's cards are on there, even the ones you haven't seen. So if you want a little sneaky peek, you can go off to Pinterest and have a look now. And then the other thing you need to do is click one of the links at the top of the page for the stockists, please. So they're available from Hazel and Paul at Dragon's Papercraft. They're available from Holly and Richard at Wow, from Joe and Mark at Let's Create, Julie and Barry at Craft Bliss, Kate from the Mulberry Bush, Maxine from Maximum Crafts, Daphne and Jamie at Craft Mania, from Ben at Intercraft, from Jane and Penny at The Art of Craft, and then they're also available at Simon Says Stamps in America, and with the lovely Jeanette at J Craft in Australia. So yeah, huge thank you to the design team. You are amazing. And thank you to everybody for joining us. I'm going to go and make myself a cup of tea, have some breakfast because I haven't had any breakfast yet. And I will be back at 11. So I will see anybody there who's free. If not, have a lovely day. Go treat yourself. You know you're worth it. And thank you so much for joining me. Take care. Bye-bye.